I just self-published a book called Voices from the Inside, Letters from Famous Prisoners. Okay. And I corresponded with several prisoners, including some of the worst of the worst. I've got several letters in there from Charles Manson, yes, the man himself, Charles Manson, and associates Bobby Buselet, Lynette Squeaky Fromm, and Charles Tex Watson are also represented. I have letters from Carlton Michael Gary, the Columbus Stocking Strangler, who was executed a few years ago. And his letters are kind of odd because he has beautiful handwriting. I mean, it's almost like calligraphy. Okay. Others represented include Eric Robert Rudolph, the Centennial Park bomber, the serial bomber. Lawrence Pliers Bittaker, that's the half of the toolbox murdering duo in California. Ian Brady, the most hated man in Great Britain. Ian Brady, half of the Moors murdering duo. I also represented is David Berkowitz, son of Sam, is in there. Jeremy Strohmeyer, who was known for the brutal killing of a child in a Las Vegas casino, which led to changes in the law because his friend David Cash didn't say anything about what was going on after he'd seen a child endangered. And some places have made it the law that you have to report if you see a child being abused. Others represented include Pam Smart, whom I think should be released from prison. I really do not consider her a monster. I think after over 30 years, it's time to let her go. Betty Broderick is also in there. Nanette Packard Johnson isn't real famous, but she's in there. She and her boyfriend were convicted of conspiring to kill another boyfriend. Okay, so those are some of the real top names. I also have letters from somebody less known, Renee Neasley, who's in there for the murder of her child who was beaten to death. And an odd thing that her case brings up is the relationship between abortion and child abuse, because that fatal beating of the toddler took place the day after she aborted. So I explore that in the book. Somebody who's also not very well known is William Hetherington, who is not a murderer. He was a man convicted under the new crime in Michigan of spousal rape. Wouldn't be a crime throughout most of human history. And I actually even doubt that it even occurred. But he served 24 years in prison for that crime. And so anyway, I do hope maybe this will encourage somebody to buy my book. Will you buy it? It only costs $5. It's an ebook. It's you have to see it online. And I just really hope that somebody out there will buy the book.